Alright, I know we've had some mystery stuff over the past few weeks, but we're going to change up gears and go back to some new product that's releasing. This is one that I wanted to cover mainly because I want to make a deck based on this, and I've been... I think I'm just waiting for the new set to drop. Shrouded Fable doesn't seem like it's adding too much crazy, so I should be able to easily adjust my my stuff up, which is like... I'm still in Temporal Forces mode. I haven't really caught up with Twilight Masquerade, but it doesn't seem like that's changed things all that much. I see a lot of the same decks still running, except for like Dragapult. But I would love to run Palafin EX. I feel like I've been trying to play more... I guess not even meta decks. Can't even say that. I think Golden goes meta, but no one else really does. But I've been playing things that are trying to compete with Standard. I'd really like to pick up a Rogue deck like I used to back in the day. Like I like watching Little Dark Fury. He just has really good deck list ideas for some Rogue silly stuff. And Palafin EX is one that I thought wasn't going to be more Rogue. I kind of felt like he was going to be up there, but I think it's probably because of the switching gimmick to get him into play. It makes him a little tough, but let's open this box and take a look at what this man does and why I think he's so interesting. I mean, Cooley gets a box too, so if you do want to bling it out with these like alternate foil Palafins and Fenizins, you have that, or if you're just looking for this guy really easy without having to pull the set he's in. I don't even remember what set he's in, to be honest. I really, the Scarlet Violet sets, I'm just kind of lost with what's in what. But we're going to put that guy to the side. It does kind of have his... Alright, I do like acknowledging when they do fun shapes on these. They did do his chest piece there as like the shape around the box. Kind of nice. Still wish we'd get the nice condensed Annihilate box that sits at about like this size and has all the same stuff in it. Don't know why we tried that once and said, nah, that's enough for us. But I digress. Yeah, look at all this plastic, man. We don't need this. We've proven it could fit in less. So I don't know why, or maybe it's just like their manufacturing thing. Maybe like this is like a template they have really easily set, but they mass produced the Annihilate box. So why is it so hard to just switch that over for your new stuff? I wish I understood. So the way this Pokemon works is you got to start with your Fenizin, 70 HP, 1 retreat. You're not using this guy to attack at all. Ooh. There we go. Okay, we can kind of see the glitter a bit more finally. I still wish there was a better way to show this off in the light. This is really the best I can do. Sleeving these because, as I've mentioned, I am adding all of these to my collection. I want to have as many of these fun borders in the Scarlet Violet generation as possible. I want to probably keep... It's going to be interesting when we get a new Pokemon generation to see if they keep the border thing or if they say, you know what, that was a fun experiment, but let's go back. So, what makes this deck interesting? Palafin is the evolved form. And you'd think that, oh, this would be the one to use, but his gimmick in the game is when he switches out and comes back in, he turns into like his hero form. I guess it's like it's him changing his disguise up. Don't know why I picked a dolphin for this. Who knows? But anyway, he has the same ability that he does in the game, 0 to hero, and if you read this wall of text, it says, once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from the active spot to the bench, you may search your deck for Palafin EX, your guy on the bench over here, and switch it with this Pokemon. Any attached cards, damage counters, special conditions, blah, blah, blah. Stay on the Pokemon. Yeah, I guess they have to specify it, that's why it's so long. If you switch a Pokemon this way, put this card into your deck and shuffle it, so you can find more of these guys if you need to evolve more of them. I guess the hard part is you need to switch him to the bench and then get him back into the active to even attack again, so you kind of need 2 of these going on? Yeah, you got to do 2 switches in 1 turn. And I think that's probably the annoying part. I'm curious to look at some deck lists to see what people are thinking to try to get around that drawback, because I would say that's definitely a drawback, that you get to evolve and then have it sit there to take damage next turn. We'll say the good thing is, we do have a Raging Bolt, but I think he's Dragon type, so you might not have to worry about the weakness on that. There's not too much electric running around. I guess Miraidon's still a thing, but otherwise you're kind of free. And its fun thing is you get to put him into place, and he's a 340... basically stage 1 Pokemon, because you need the switching and you just get him instantly. So it's not like you need rare candy, you just do a single evolve, so you could avoid all rare candies in your deck, which is cool. And then during this next turn, this Pokemon can't attack, 250. Really, this deck just needs a mass amount of switching, because to get that attack back online next turn, it's also beneficial. But if you can get this set up early turn, 250 knocks out pretty much all of your big basics. There's not much that this thing is going to avoid. And, it'd be so cool if there's a way to power him up to get to 320, but it looks like the best you could do is probably get him to 300. Still a massive amount of damage, and you're taking out a lot of basic guys. I don't know if maybe you could play him with something else to make him work, so you could set him up in the background or you attack with something else. I don't know. But yeah, I like the concept. Oh yeah, I forgot we did a Jumbo for this too. Yeah, I haven't been able to add to the Jumbo binder in a minute. Put this off to the side for now. And then this is a newer box. This is in the Twilight Masquerade block, so of course you get 2 of them. You get 1 Temporal going back a little bit, and then we get our 1 Obsidian Flames, because they have probably too much of the set. So, without further ado, let's have some fun. Let's open a few packs, and we'll just go through it. Just happy. I feel like I haven't been opening too much, other than... because I staggered these out. I've been staggering out the openings a lot more. I don't feel like I've been cracking as much Pokemon, so it's nice when I get some time to do this. It's the first time being alone in a video in a minute, too. It's a fun Magnezone. I don't think I've ever seen that artwork. Very cool. Don't recognize the name of the artist. Brassius. Talk to... my third time. I have fucking 3 of these now. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's awesome. Wait, do we get something behind it too? Yo, it's a double hit too on top of that. Okay. We're going to put him to the side for a second. We're going to look at the Vespiquen first. Wow. Okay, I don't know why. I dunk on this set all the time. This is like my new evolutions, I think. This set I dunk on all the time, and then it just consistently gives me the chase card. I think he's still holding it like $40. Like, obviously, he's gone a lot lower because there's so many other Charizards of the same variety to get. But that is cool. We just pulled the chase card out of this in one booster. What does this guy do? Heals 60 damage to one of your Pokemon. Okay. But 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Okay, you need something to spread it first before you can do that. But that's a cool looking Vespiquen, and I do love my Terastal cards. Cool, but that's not the piece de resistance. So my third Charizard EX. I mean, it's a beautiful artwork, I have to say. Like, it looks very mosaic. I don't recognize the artist. I'm sorry, but I do greatly enjoy this artwork. Oh, it's so cool. So many things, so jagged. Everything feels so jagged. I like the crystal texture, like even on his neck and his wings. Yes, okay, that's the luck we've been needing. There we go. However, I would have liked it out of any of the other sets where I don't already have the chase card, but, you know, I think this is good because it's just even more reason to never have to open that set again. I've got so many. And this is a different Fenizen. So cool, there are a few different forms if you don't like the other one. I guess you can use the ones that have come out of other sets. And this might even be the... Okay, and you could use this Palafin too, I suppose, right? Because that's also... Palafin. Yeah, you could... but you can only evolve from that other type of Palafin, which makes sense. But you could use this if you wanted like a full Palafin deck. 10 damage itself for each damage on it. 130 to... yeah, no, not really great. Aries, always fantastic. Yeah, put 2 item cards into the discard pile that are in their hand. We love that. And yeah, I kind of figured nothing out of this. Wafting Heal. When you place Pokemon from your hand, evolve on your Pokemon during your turn. Heal all damage from your active... Ooh, well that's cool. Oh, discard all energy though. There's the kicker. There's got to be some sort of drawback to that. That is not a bad Whimsicott, actually. If you do have... Because a lot of them, like Ogerpon's your energy acceleration, so you could kind of heal and then just let Ogerpon rebuild you, which is kind of neat. I like that. Let's try to make more room here. There we go. Ooh, that's... Sorry, Whimsicott's going to blind everybody. Alright, and then 2 of these. Again, Twilight Masquerade's probably the set I want the most out of, just because I have no special fun artworks from the entire set, and that makes me kind of disappointed. And I've opened very little of this, so... Each player, if they put a supporter card, they may hold 10. That's interesting. I don't really think that's super useful for much. Another Brute Bonnet. Now Poison. Okay, but it's not an ability, which sucks. 50 damage for each damage counter your opponent's active. Ooh. That builds up pretty quick, though. That's actually kind of fun. I don't know if those decks can make that work, but that would be neat. A Monkey Dory I think I'll keep just because I know he works in Gardevoir right now, and that's seeing a big, robust amount of play right now, just for spreading some damage around, I suppose. Still don't fully get it. I haven't looked at a Gardevoir list, but I've never been a fan of that deck, so I've been kind of keeping away from it, but I should probably learn it if I want to start playing against it. Yay, Venipede got the trippy artwork this time. Very good. Love that. Oh, I love all of these. I like these little, like, pointillism. Yeah, we got a lot of hand-drawn in this. You. Oh, that looks real good. Cool. Okay, basic artwork in this set looks freaking stellar. I'll say that much. Even that's really cute. Ooh, Frostlass as a... art rare. I can't remember. I think we already got this out of our box before, but I will take that again. It's a very cool muted color palette type thing. Ooh, and free attack ones are always fun. Eventual any damage. Sure, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We could do that. That's all right. And then we get the Frostlass baby. Put him in the sleeve. I can't remember. I think he has a good ability during Pokemon Checkup. 1 damage counter each Pokemon play it as an ability. Fun. I mean, if you have something that... Hey, there's your Vespiquen. Get damage counters on and then use that. I mean, they'd never work really well together paired in a deck, but it could be interesting. But yeah, that's what you get in a Palafin box. Yours probably won't be as good as that. This is probably the first time we like well exceed the weird $22 price point that these boxes now accumulate because we've got, you know, price increases and we've jumped up a few dollars in these basic, standard, get a Pokemon EX, Pokemon V boxes. Kind of hate that, but... Yeah, let's see how good we did. I feel like the pulls are pretty good out of 4. That was nice. I wasn't expecting much. All right, see you in the next video, guys. Peace.